So as usual, I'm browsing the internet in search of new gems, and I think I found a potential banger that I'm looking to invest in from the start. Kandyland Dao is set to release this week on the Avalanche network, and it is looking very hot. Before we start, I do have to say that none of this is financial advice. I'm just a dude sharing my views, opinions, and research with you guys for educational purposes only. I'm not getting paid by the team, nor am I on any kind of whitelist. I'm just really hyped about this project. But you should always do your own research before investing in crypto, because you can make some money, but you can lose it also real quick. Now, with that being said, let's dive in. Kandyland is a fork of OLYMPUS DAO on the Avalanche network. It has a token called Candy, and in the beginning every Candy token will be backed by 1 MIM, which equals $1. As more people will jump on board of this project, the treasury balance will grow, and eventually we might see the backing price per Candy token rise as well. Now, as many of you will already know from other projects like Olympus DAO and Wonderland, bonding is the way that these DAOs can generate profit. Kandyland will offer several bonding options, like for example the MIM AVAX LP, the MIM Candy LP, or a stablecoin MIM bond option. The protocol will sell these bond options for a discounted Candy token. If for example the Candy token is worth $10 at the open market, you could probably get them for example $9 when you buy bonds. You will get your Candy token released over time, usually a 5-day period, after which you could sell them at the open market. The better play would be to stake them and generate a high yield over your tokens depending on their APY. The money that you use to buy bonds will go to the treasury and is used to give out high rewards to the stakers. If the price of the Candy token will fall below the backing price of 1 MIM in the beginning, the treasury can use their balance to buy up the Candy tokens and burn them to send the price back up into a positive feedback loop. At the moment there is no APY known yet, but the founders have said in an AMA that they plan to start with a ridiculous amount, probably one of in the millions. There will also be high bonding discounts, so the goal is to start with as many users as possible to get this project going. This is of course non-sustainable for a whole year, so over time the APY will go down as more users come in. And they're looking to settle at a sustainable APY of about 80,000% like Wonderland, or even 200,000% like Hector DAO, which would obviously be fantastic. In the end, it will all depend on how many bonds they can keep selling and the belief of the community to make this a long-term project. But obviously it is very difficult to find a good balance between a high APY, high rewards, and a good backing per token price. Now, the initial price for people on the whitelist will be $5 per Candy token. There will be 600 people on the whitelist, and they can deposit a minimum of $1,000 and a maximum of $2,000. For the public sale, the initial price will be $7.50, and it will soon be available on the Trader Joe platform. In the beginning, we can probably expect an initial dump of tokens by people from the whitelist, but the founders of Kandyland have said that there might be a potential buyback of some tokens to help mitigate any initial dumps and help start the project with a positive loop. Now, at the moment, the markets are very bearish, but that might be a good thing. Normally with these launches, the price of a token can do a 10x within the first minute, but hopefully this time it will stick a little bit longer around that $7.50 mark. Now, I don't have a crystal ball, nor do I know what's going to happen at launch, but I'm hoping to buy in at a price as close to $7.50 as possible, whether it's through bonding or on the open market. Now, for Kandyland as a project itself, there are many reasons why I'm very bullish on this one. For one, they are KYC'd by Assured DeFi prior to launch. This means that their founding member has listed their address, driver's license, and identity, which decreases the chances of being a rug pull big time, because we could go to the police. There are many projects out there that aren't doxed or audited and could be a potential scam, so this gains a lot of trust. Secondly, they're currently being audited for their code. Olympus DAO has had 2 audits, and this is a fork of it, so it should be good in the basics. But they do get a report with all the security risks, threats, etc. if the code isn't right. They don't want to get exploited by hackers or flash loans and lose millions of community dollars. So this is why they do it prior to launch, and I do think that that is great and a difference from other forks. Now DAOs on the Avalanche network are popping up left, right and center. The team chose to be on the Avalanche network in the beginning of November when it was relatively quiet, and they chose security over a fast and stealthy launch. This means that they will have strong competition now, but I feel more safe here than with any of the other potential rug pull projects. Now, one thing that would make him stand out from all the other forks on the Avalanche network and could truly be a unique selling point is that they plan to integrate the music business into their ecosystem. Now, this is a larger time frame and potentially we could be looking at music NFTs, but there is little information on this available as of yet. Now, this hasn't been done a lot, so I definitely see the potential of having first mover advantage and becoming an early and big player in the scene. Obviously, they would have to compete with Spotify if they ever enter the NFT hype, but I definitely see the potential of doing something big with the music industry. There are also talks of having a game in the future or having a gaming ecosystem full of NFTs and the benefits and activities that come along with it, but this is all long term and there is nothing concrete yet, but it could give good utility to the Candy token. The tricky part will be the funding of such endeavors. It will cost a lot of money and it will probably come from the treasury, which means less APY. But sometimes you have to invest to make more money. And lastly, there are plans of having a cross-chain platform. Again, you would have to look at potential development costs, but it would make Kandyland stand out and it can attract a lot of liquidity from other ecosystems, which could help grow the project, the treasury balance, and of course the sustainable rewards for the community. In the immediate future, we can expect a new website rebrand right after the public launch, where we can track our investments and see our rewards. They will probably start farming stablecoins on other platforms to help grow the treasury, and we can expect a marketing campaign to attract new members to the community and help grow Kandyland into something beautiful. I would definitely suggest that you keep an eye out on their Twitter page and their Discord for potential updates. There are currently about 7,000 people in Discord, so there is definitely more room to grow, and I think we're looking at a hidden gem right here that can blow up in value real quick. Hi guys, this was it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of Kandyland. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys in the next vid. I'm out. Peace!